Hello students, today we are going to learn another topic of grammar, determiners. And what are determiners, children? Determiners are the kind of noun modifiers. They tell us about noun. They are always preceded or they are followed by nouns. Alright, now a few examples we are going to see, like I have an apple. Right, now here the word apple is a noun, alright, and the word an is a determiner, right? Now, the word an is modifying the noun apple. It is telling us that the noun apple begins with a vowel, and second thing, it is single, alright, it is singular. Clear? So it comes before the noun. It always comes before the noun. So there are many other examples like I have 3 apples. So here 3 is another determiner which is telling us about noun that how many apples do we have? We have 3 apples, alright? And this is also coming before noun. Clear? So what I want to tell you is, what is a determiner, children? Determiner modifies noun. It comes before a noun, alright? It is always followed by a noun. Adjectives also play a similar role. Clear? Now here one thing that can come between determiner and a noun is an adjective, like a beautiful painting, B-E-A-U-T, beautiful painting. Alright, now here a is a determiner, beautiful is an adjective, and painting is a noun. Getting me here? So one thing that can come between determiner and noun is just the adjective. Alright, so here what do we get to know is, determiners always come before noun, alright, they are always followed by noun, they are preceded by noun. Second thing is, they tell us about noun, they tell us how much, how many, alright, so they tell us about noun. Third thing, if something can come between a determiner and a noun, it is only an adjective that can come in between, alright, the way we saw it here. So this is one thing. This is the definition of determiner, that determiners are a kind of noun modifiers. They are always preceded and followed by noun. Alright. Moving on, next we have 6 types of determiners. First one is articles. Articles we have been learning as a separate topic also. We have 3 articles, a, an and the. A and n are indefinite articles and the is definite article. A and n are used before singular noun and the is used before singular noun also and plural noun also. Alright, the way I gave you the example here, an apple. Now here apple is singular and it is beginning with, the noun apple begins with vowel sound, so it is n that is coming, right? And we always use before the word which begins with a vowel sound. And is used before singular noun. The is sometimes used before singular when we are talking about something particular. Then the is used before singular. Otherwise, it is used before plural. Great. Now, second is quantifiers. Now, here quantifiers are of 2 types. One, which gives us an estimate of the quantity. Not the fixed quantity, but the estimate of the quantity. And second is cardinals, which gives us absolute quantity. Numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting me? So here quantifiers are like cardinals, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, it gives us like estimated quantity, some, few, little, a lot. Alright, so all these things are telling us many. Now in these also, some are countables, otherwise the others are uncountables. How? Some is always used before is used before countable also and uncountable also. Great. Now second thing is, little is used before uncountable. Few is used before countable. Many is used before countable. Alright, much is used before uncountable. So in these quantifiers, there are few words that are used before countables and few are used before uncountable and few are used before both countables and uncountables, right? Like some and any. They are used before countables also and uncountables also. But if you talk about few and many, they are used before countables. And if you talk about much, little, right, they are used before uncountable. Few examples we are going to see here, like I have some books. Now books here is countable, but some is used. And I have some water. Now here water is uncountable, but we can use some before countable also and uncountable also. But in both the cases, even if it is books or water, it is what, children? It is noun. So it is coming before a noun. It is telling, this word is telling us about noun. It is modifying noun. Alright. So here like this. Now if we talk about few, few is only countable. Alright. So I have few books. So books are countable. We can count the books, right? So few is used before countables, right? Now if we talk about like if I have, do we ever say I have few water? No, because few is used just before countables. In the same way, there are other words also which are countables and which are used before countables, and some words, a few words which are used before uncountables. Now demonstrative determiner. Demonstrative determiner means pointing out at something. Demonstrating means pointing out. How do we point out at nouns? This, that, these, those. These are the four words which are used to point out, right? This, that is used for singular. These, those are used for plural. This and these are used for near objects, and these, that and those are used for far off objects. Alright, so this is what we get to know from demonstrative determiner. Example, this book. Alright, these books. Clear? So these books, because the books are more in number. Next is distributive. When we distribute something amongst someone, right? Like all students are going to bring their books. All students, we are distributing this task amongst all the students. Both girls are going to come here. Now here, both the girls. Half apple. Alright, half an apple. Either Suresh or Ram will go for work, right? So here we see that the task is being distributed. Now the words which are used to distribute this are known as, or the words which show to whom the task is distributed is known as distributive determiner. Possessive. Possession means ownership. Alright, now this determiner tells us to whom the noun belongs to. Like his pencil, her house, my book, your pen. Alright, so here we are seeing that all these words are followed or preceded by nouns. Alright, and they show the ownership or the possession. Clear? Interrogative. The last one is interrogative. Now here what do we see, children? Interrogative what? What book are you reading? What news have you brought? Only these three words are interrogative determiners. Which pencil are you talking about? Whose pen is this? So here we saw interrogative determiners. They are also used to modify nouns and they are followed or preceded by nouns. Alright. So these are few determiners that we are talking about. These are the types of determiners that you use, right? You need to prepare, you need to make 5 sentences of each type of determiner. Let's have a quick revision of it, children. What did I tell you? Determiners are the words which modify noun. Alright, they are always followed or preceded by noun. Now, in between determiner and a noun, if one thing can come, it is adjective. Alright. Now, second thing I told you that I gave you the examples here, and three, some, these, all these are determiners which are preceded by or followed by a noun. 6 types of determiners: articles, quantifiers, demonstrative, distributive, possessive, and interrogative, right? Now here articles, if we talk about children, articles, there are 3 types of articles: a, n, and the. A and n used before singular, a before consonants, and n before vowels. The before singulars also and plurals also, right? A and n is known as indefinite articles and the is known as definite articles. Quantifiers in numbers also, fixed quantity and estimated quantity. Now 1, 2, 3 fixed quantity and some, few, little, many, much, more are estimated quantities. Demonstrative, pointing out at something. Now here, this, that, these and those are the 4 words which are used to point out at something and hence they are known as demonstrative determiners. Distributive determiners, when we distribute the task or the work or something amongst someone, right? So all, both, either, neither are all distributive determiners. Possessive shows ownership or possession, like it is her pencil, it is his book. So this is showing that the book belongs to whom? Him, his, right? It is his book. So these words are known as possessive or possessive determiners. Last one is interrogative determiner. Under this we have 3 interrogative words like which, what, and whose. Now these 3 words are only used for interrogative determiners because these are the only 3 words after which you can put a noun. Like what news? News is a noun. Which book? Book is a noun. Whose name? Whose pencil? So this is how we can use noun after these determiners. And as I told you, determiners are always preceded or followed by a noun. So these are determiners, children. What are you supposed to do for homework? First of all, copy these notes and after that, make 5 sentences of all the types of determiners over here. Alright, thank you.